watching the Super Mario Galaxy movie is a complete mess. So right now I'm eating. I just want to throw it on a quick video real quick to eat and watch something. So, watch the video with me. But with that being said, let's get straight to the video.
Now normally I would make this type of video, but after I saw the Super Mario Galaxy movie, I knew I had to critique it. Cause I'm sure most of y'all know I'm a big Nintendo fan, and the Mario games are some of my favorite games of all time. And when I originally saw that Super Mario Galaxy was being put into a movie,
you know what's so fun? I didn't even watch neither one of the movies yet, but Super Mario Galaxy is a childhood favorite of mine. I used to have a Wii, and me and my brother used to play Mario all the time. Like, I used to love Mario Galaxy because like you used to have to go to different planets and stuff. I remember certain parts, but I remember just like littler stuff like that you used to have to collect the like stars and stuff to complete the missions.
I was like,
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
So I ended up seeing the movie 2 days in advance. Me and my girl pulled up to the theater, Mario shirts on, $50 Yoshi popcorn bucket in hand, Mario.
This epidemic for popcorn buckets is crazy because me and my girl wanted to go see Demon Slayer. She wanted the popcorn bucket for that. Sold out. We tried to get the popcorn bucket for Jujutsu Kaisen. Not Jujutsu Kaisen. We got it for Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man had their popcorn bucket. We couldn't get that. Everything was sold out.
Galaxy promo cup in my other hand. And we were ready to see some peak cinema from one of my favorite franchises. But after I saw this movie, I was severely let down. And that's what I'm here to talk about today. So y'all know the drill. Sit back, relax, hope and pray that you don't get drafted to World War III, and get ready for a review. Critiqued by yours truly.
Here we go!
So I'm going to break this down into 3 different parts, because some of this movie actually was really good. And then there was like the other 99% of this movie that was
a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
So the first section I want to focus on is... So the movie does a decent job of storytelling, but it felt like they were adding everything they could to get us to stand up and point at the screen. We got to see a lot of video game Easter eggs, which was really cool, but at the same time, Easter eggs and cameos cannot replace plot or a good story. They showed so much, it got to the point where I just kept my finger pointing at the screen because I knew there was going to be some random Easter eggs popping up. We got damn near every Mario game in this movie. Mario Kart, Mario Maker, Mario Galaxy, Mario Odyssey, and so many more. So this made the story all over the place, which isn't a real problem if this gets cleaned up later or it cleans itself up as the movie goes on. But it never did, because this movie is a Mario Galaxy movie, and it seemed like the Galaxy part wasn't really a part of this story. Because if you've played the game, you know how crucial these different galaxies are to the actual story. There are 91 galaxies and 21 bosses, and none of that was really shown.
Let me know if y'all want me to play this on stream or even play this in general. I'll definitely buy this and play this whole thing through and through. Let me know.
Or explored here. Also, the story moves so quick. The very first scene was Rosalina fighting Bowser Jr., which wasn't really a problem, but seeing such a major iconic character show up within the first 3 moments of the movie, it just let me know that this movie was going to be moving fast as hell. I swear, I went to grab my drink from the cup holder and they were already showing Yoshi and Donkey Kong. And even as the movie progresses, it's just a cycle of cameos, Easter eggs, and random stuff that would normally make...
So basically just a full fan service. I feel like that's what they say for Five Nights at Freddy's. It was just like a lot of Easter eggs and like cameos and just stuff to like basically make people feel good that it's a Five Nights at Freddy movie.
Because hype. But after the 74th Easter egg, I was hoping for some real plot points and real story. It really felt like they were just edging us for the entire movie. The entire movie was just, oh shit, look, it's that one thing from that one game. And then that was it. And on top of this stuff, a lot of the stuff in the story didn't make sense. Like they found Yoshi as a grown ass man and just accepted him into the group. And I love Yoshi. I'll dust any of y'all in Mario Kart right now with Yoshi. But this...
Not me, because I play Shy Guy. Not me. You have to do way better than Yoshi to beat me.
This moved way too fast, and he also didn't really have much impact on the story. Yoshi is a big enough character for him to get some big moments, but that didn't even happen. Even Toad was confused on why Yoshi was so quick to be accepted into the group, because in their first movie, they put Toad on the sideline for a majority of the film. And now in this movie, a random green dinosaur is just drafted first round to the Mario All-Star team. So when Toad saw Yoshi in the
I thought he was in the first movie.
He was like,
"Yo, let me get 2 steak and cheeses, my G. Yo, y'all got this nigga cooking? Who the fuck is this nigga, bro?"
So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group.
Then Bowser went through like 55,000 emotional battles internally with himself. He started off liking Mario, then he hated him, then he was willing to literally become a slave to the Queen Bee for Mario. Then he linked up with Bowser Jr. and was back to being evil. Then he didn't want to hurt Mario. Then he was willing to battle Mario to the death in a pit of lava. This damn fat ass Koopa could not make up his mind. Also, it's like he didn't even like Peach anymore. This dude was willing to destroy the entire galaxy to find Peach and marry her in the first movie. He was drawing literal paintings of her while he was captured. And then the moment they finally were in the same area in this movie, Bowser didn't even say anything to her. Then we got Bowser Jr. building an entire Bowser world and assembling hella ships to take over the entire galaxy, and nothing ever happens with any of that. And the craziest thing to me is that Peach just left the entire Mushroom Kingdom to go to space without Mario, and left the kingdom to—
And also, I never understood about that as well. Why they have Peach in here fighting when Mario's supposed to be the hero that saves Peach, or even like not even just save Peach, but just like it's fighting. So why is she going?
Mario, this nigga is a plumber. What could he possibly know about running a kingdom full of mushrooms? I will say it was funny when she left and all the Toads were going crazy, so I'll give the movie some points for that one. Also, Mario clearly wants to get with Peach, and we all know from the games that they have a relationship. And every scene these two are in, they're acting like this is the first time they've ever seen each other. Y'all have saved the literal world together. What more y'all gotta do to know if y'all wanna be together or not? And I honestly feel like a lot of these scenes and even the Easter eggs could have not been in the movie, and the movie still would have went the exact same way. Cause they touched on so many things but never used them or made them a real impact in this movie. It was like they were jingling random stuff we wanted in front of our face, and then the movie was like, psych! So for the story, I'm gonna have to give it a rating of 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
1 point for some decent Easter eggs, 1 point for some decent fights, and 2 points for world exploration. Next thing I want to critique is
characters.
So similar to the Easter egg thing I mentioned, they showed a lot of characters that could have been really impactful for the future or even this movie. I'm gonna start with the characters that I felt were the best and work my way down to the characters that I felt—
Who's your favorite character in Mario? I think my favorite character isn't. It probably gotta be this dude, the one that can just steal stuff. Like,
should have kept their ass—
or Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong is tough too. Wait, Link's not part of the
in Mario Kart.
I don't know why.
From the ashes of his father's defeat rises a new conqueror.
I think Bowser Jr. was a pretty cool little Koopa. He was evil off the rip, and we knew exactly what he was here for. He also had a decent amount of screen time, but most importantly, he had some real backstory behind him. He was neglected and just wanted to be with his dad, so he was willing to risk everything to go see him. He also had a lot more character than in the games, because in most of the games he is in, he's just a background character. Had a lot more character than in the games. Because in most of the games—
I forgot what this game is called, but this is one of the best Mario games you could ever play on DS.
He is in, he's just a background character or Bowser's mini-me doing side quests for him. I actually felt bad for this little nigga, especially when I saw him getting tucked in by Bowser. That moment was really cool and almost made me forget that Bowser and Bowser Jr. are planetary level terrorists. Next we got Rosalina, and I'm a big fan of Rosalina. She's my favorite one out of all the princesses, and she has some really cool scenes. I really enjoyed seeing her fight a lot. Her magic was really nice to see on the big screen. But the problem I have with Rosalina is that in the beginning, she was shown to be very, very strong.
2 seconds later.
And then she would just randomly get overpowered.
This nigga is trash.
She can literally control
That's like anytime you see a villain join like the protagonist side. As soon as you see a villain join up with the good guys, they end up always getting trash as hell.
Stars, magic, and the cosmos. She should not be getting taken down very easily. And I'm fine with her losing, but make it believable. This is like if the Incredible Hulk got hit with the empty soda can and he died. That wouldn't make any sense. Next is Bowser.
Hey, Luigi! What's up, Mario?
I think he was very funny, and that's about it. He didn't really have that Bowser intimidation like I think he should have, which I think was because of his emotional back and forth with being a good guy and then wanting to also be the evil conqueror of the world. Because we all know Bowser is really evil. In this same exact game, this guy,
I'm telling you, Super Mario
tried to swallow the entire galaxy with his own black hole. So I was hoping to see some real Bowser action in this movie, but he was just used for comedic relief. And I think having a comedy character is cool, but not when it's the main villain of the series. He can get a few jokes off, that's cool to me, but at some point he gotta either lock in or lock out. Cause in the movie, he was actually a part of Mario's team for a while, which would have been a really cool twist on the story. Cause then maybe he could have battled with Bowser Jr. or something like that, but nah, he just switches up again and wants to murder Mario and everyone else. Next we got Mario and Luigi. I think they were what we all expected. We got a good chunk of their story in the first movie, so I wasn't too concerned with them. But there is one thing that stuck out to me. Mario and Luigi were acting like they never seen anything crazy before. They would run into something and be scared or shocked, and that just didn't make sense to me. They battled Bowser, Donkey Kong, flew to different planets, and so many other things in these movies. But then when they encountered Yoshi, they were scared as hell. Mind you, they seen Yoshi's in the first movie. Why are we acting like this is something crazy? Next is going to be Toad.
So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group.
And I like Toad a lot. He's a cool side character. But in this movie, they really replaced him with Yoshi. So I understand why he was tight about Yoshi joining the team. Toad put everything on the line for this group in both movies, and they really just didn't pay him any mind. So I was kind of upset with his role. Next characters are going to be heavy spoilers, so if you haven't left already, go ahead and get out of here.
No, I'm good, my guy.
Let's be honest here. You guys need all the help.
Hold on, what? What? We got Smash Bros characters in this bitch? What the fuck?
You can get.
Now I think he had a great cameo, probably my favorite one. But the biggest gripe I have with Fox is that they showed him on a promo a week before the movie dropped.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
So this really ruined the surprise for a lot of people. We already gotta mute our Twitter feed to not get spoilers and leaks. And then Nintendo just puts the biggest cameo on a poster and puts it on their Instagram for everybody to see. And I think in the story he was cool. He wasn't needed in my opinion, unless they were trying to assemble some sort of Smash Bros roster for the future, but as far as we know, that ain't happening. His main role was to be a pilot for the Mario team, and to be honest, they could have got any Fox to fly them. So while it was hype to see Star Fox moments, if they aren't gonna do some type of Smash Bros movie in the future.
Who's your favorite Smash Bros character? Any day is Zelda. I mean not Zelda, but Link, Toon Link, Kirby, and those are my top generals.
I really don't know what.
If we really go into depth, Marth, low-key my coolest character under them.
His purpose is going to be. Next we got Birdo. Birdo has been getting done dirty for a long time. She wasn't even in the original roster for Mario Kart 8D.
Yeah.
She was literally a DLC character, when she's been in like every other Mario Kart game. Mind you, Nintendo put the villagers from Animal Crossing in this game, Link in this game, and they got 5 different versions of Peach in this same game before they put Birdo in it.
Really, nigga?
So I wasn't expecting much from her. But when I saw the trailer for the movie and I saw her fighting, I was low-key kind of happy. But then I saw the movie and it was the exact same thing and the exact same amount of screen time she got in the trailer. She got a legit 4 seconds of screen time and then she was done. And I was hoping for Yoshi's sake he'd be able to meet Birdo, but that didn't happen either. Next we got the Pikmin.
They're in Mario too?
And this was a surprise to me. And I don't really play Pikmin, but my girl does and she was very excited to see them on screen. Not sure why Olimar wasn't with them, but it was cool to see another Nintendo game in this movie. But it was really just another 4-second cameo to get us to point at the screen and jump out of our seats, cause they did absolutely nothing. Next we got Rob.
Yeah, okay. See, yeah, that is like kind of underwhelming. Like just to like if they serve some purpose, then it'll be different. But just to have them there and you never see them again, and they don't show up any other time, is just like with Fox. I get it. It's like you ruined the surprise. Like me, I was surprised because I didn't follow this stuff. So when I seen it, I was like, oh, that's cool. But yeah, I get what he's saying. It's like, what's the point of putting him in the movie as a cameo just for you to say that he was in the movie? And then all these other characters that's in the movie that's supposed to be like cameos, it's like he said, it's just forced down your throat, but it's not really nothing to look at.
I'm Rob.
He's
Like,
kind of a
okay,
niche
they're in
character,
there.
but he's still a cool Nintendo cameo. But once again, it got the same treatment as Pikmin and Birdo. He was just used as the, oh shit, look, it's that one guy from that one game. And then we're back to watching a Mario Galaxy speedrun. Last person I want to mention is Daisy. She didn't have much screen time because she was an ending credit scene, but to be completely honest, I did not care for her pull-up. I'm a fan of Daisy, especially in the Mario Strikers game, but after every cameo,
Mario
Easter
Strikers,
egg,
what the hell is that? It's like that's the soccer game that was just playing in the background.
and character we saw so far, seeing Daisy out of all the people they could have brought was not hype enough for me. I could have left before they shown that and got home a lot quicker to make this video. And with Fox being shown, Yoshi being shown, Donkey Kong already being shown in the first movie, Diddy Kong being shown as well, Daisy coming in at the end, and then the cameo from Pikmin, it led me to think, yeah, this movie is definitely ending in some sort of Super Smash Bros. Scene, or at least a Mario Party type ending. But that wasn't it at all. And I know I might be reaching a little far, but I think Smash Bros. Is big enough for them to make that a part of these movies.
If that was the case, a Smash Bros. Movie, well, how would that even go? Like just like kind of like a Brawlhalla type tournament.
I can't even begin to tell y'all how many of us are drooling at the mouth at the possibility of a Smash Bros. Movie. Because if you think about it, we really already have a good amount of the roster already in some of these movies that have came out. We got Sonic, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Daisy, Bowser, Bowser Jr., Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, Pikachu, Greninja, Jigglypuff, Mewtwo, Fox McCloud, Pikmin, Rob, and Rosalina. All we need is Samus and Link, and I'm bringing my Switch controller to the next movie. But they didn't do that, which is okay too, but I do think they edged us a lot with these cameos. And another way it could have ended was to be tied into the Sonic universe. I don't know how the animation style would work, but the Mario
They go Olympic
and Sonic Olympic games would have been really cool to start up.
That was a fun game to play with friends for real. That or the Wipeout game if y'all ever played the Wipeout game.
And we already got more than half the roster. All we need is Wario, Waluigi, and Vector. And while I'm on the topic, Wario would have been really cool to see at the end of
That's
this
what I
movie.
was saying.
I feel
Why
like anybody
Wario?
would have been better than Daisy. And there was even a credit scene before Daisy showing Fox going back home, which was kind of cool to see, but nigga, you could have flew home during the movie. We didn't need your furry ass taking up one half of the ending credit scenes. I think I roasted this movie enough. Let's get on with the final part. Not gonna lie, it's not gonna be a lot in this section. The movie was very rushed and overall a mess, but I will give some props to it since I don't want Nintendo to kidnap my parents and cut off my water supply. So the first thing I'll say about this movie is they did some really good humor. From niche references to video games, like when Toad asked Fox to do a barrel roll, to crazy stuff like Yoshi eating someone and turning them into an egg, I think that was all really good. The movie was more funny than anything else. And I get that, because this movie isn't for a grown-ass man, it's mainly for a younger audience. And I could tell the TikTok brain rot kids were eating this up. Every joke that was happening, they were falling out of their seat. They didn't care about Fox, they didn't care about the plot, them little niggas just wanted to laugh. And I think the movie was A+ for that. Next is the music.
If they really did like a fan service for like the older generation, used to play like Wii Mario, Super Mario Galaxy, like the actual fan base for like if they did this back in the day, I know it would have been way better where it actually only focused on Super Mario Galaxy, then brought out another movie, Smash Bros. Bro, imagine they had the production of what they have today back in the day. Going crazy with the
music and overall colors. I think they did a
it was just like a genuine thing. It wasn't just always a money grab type of situation, in my opinion.
great job. There was a lot of memorable video game music, and also the scenes where they were looking at different galaxies looked really, really good. I also want to shout out to Luigi, because he was still very scared in this movie, but he had some really courageous moments that we normally don't get to see from him. And I know I complained about the cameos and Easter eggs, but there was some really cool ones in here. Seeing the dinosaur from Odyssey was cool, seeing the bees from Mario Galaxy was really cool, and getting to see Bowser Jr.'s hovercraft and his paintbrush was super tough. And last thing I'll say is, I still enjoyed this movie from a video game enthusiast standpoint. Anytime I'm able to see my childhood video game characters in an actual movie or TV show, and it's not some bullshit AI video sent to me by my friend, I'm all here for it. I love Mario, and I played damn near every Mario game.
I used to, it got so crucial, bro. My Nana, shout out to her, rest in peace, bro. She had bought herself a pink DS. This lady was like, she wasn't old, but she was like older. Like, think about it. She didn't grow up with a DS, none of that. But she bought a DS, and she used to play the Mario on the DS and would beat every level 3 stars. Like, she real deal was like a pro gamer at Mario, bro. Bruh, it was so cool because she beat every level, like the lava, all that stuff. Like this one, that's how I really remember I used to play Mario, because we used to play together.
He's had,
shout out to her.
Even the ones that came out before I was born. I really do this Mario shit. So this movie still makes my inner kid really happy. But since I'm not a kid anymore, this movie was kinda ass. But I'm tired of critiquing this movie. Go buy some tickets, go buy an overpriced $50 Yoshi popcorn bucket, and go see it for yourself, so you can see what I felt like. But I'm tired of talking to y'all. Cue my outro music.
Alright, but with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell me your favorite part of the video, turn on post notification. With that being said, we out the thing.
Okay, bye.